What's up with it? You watching the Babe Mama TV? And yeah, we about to check out this video from the YouTube channel RICO. And the title is Quando, Rondo speaks on Lil Durk been attacked in prison by his affiliates. Yeah, man, ain't heard nothing about this situation. Like, they done froze Lil Durk accounts, man, and he ate the honey bun, man, you know what I'm saying? Big dude came over there and said, you know I'm the one left that honey bun on your bed, right? You know, that's gonna cost you $300. Man, that's a fool with it, man. But like I was saying, man, I ain't even heard about this situation, man, you know what I mean? I don't know nothing about this situation. This video new to me, all the information new to me, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I haven't checked out the video. Don't completely know what they talking about, but let's check it out and see what they talking about.
Bro, I be thinking like, bro, you coulda did this, he coulda did this, your little partner coulda did this. My beef is really mainly in the music industry. It's not with the world. Oh God, I don't mean that in a bad way, but you gotta get a little bit more smoother the way you stick and sneak it in.
Quando Rondo is out here making his stand loud and clear after Lil Durk got jumped in jail, and by his own affiliates, no less. This comes right after Durk's trial was pushed back to kick off on October 14th, 2025, a delay that's only making things messier behind those prison walls. Now here's the big question. Where were the rest of OTF when all this went down? They're all locked up together, right? So why was Durk out here eating alone in his cell like he ain't got no people? That leaked footage had fans speculating that Durk's relationship with his crew might be cracking under pressure. It's getting real inside those MDC walls, so let's break it all down. Back in August 2022, Durk's name got tied to the of Lil Pub, Quando Rondo's cousin. Prosecutors say this was a targeted hit, and when the charges started stacking up, conspiracy, possession of firearms, and even a for hire plot, the feds made it clear. Durk wasn't walking away from this one easy.
He's accused of conspiring with others to murder a rival rapper in Los Angeles in 2022, but the shooters missed their intended target and someone else.
Savannah rapper Quando Rondo, a passenger in that car, frantic at the site. It all started at this mobile gas station at 5:30 Friday evening.
His legal team pulled out every trick in the book, even offering a $3 million bond package, but the court shut it down immediately. They said Durk was too much of a risk, meaning he's stuck behind bars until trial. Then out of nowhere, Durk got transferred to MDC Los Angeles, a facility known for being straight up brutal. And guess who he's locked up with? His closest OTF affiliates, K-Bon, KZ, Grant, DeAndre D.D. Wilson, Keith Flacca Jones, and Asa Boogie Houston. These were his day ones, but in federal prison, loyalty gets tested real fast. Now don't let the modern-looking MDC building fool you. It ain't sweet inside. This prison is wild, and it's not like your regular state prison where gangs are kept separate. At MDC, it's a free-for-all. You got drug lords, high-profile criminals, and gang leaders all sharing space. The guards are corrupt, sneaking in cell phones, drugs, and weapons for the right price. Fights break out daily, and nobody cares if you're famous or not. Durk ain't getting no special treatment, and the biggest danger? Some of his own guys might not be riding for him anymore. Reports say Durk got jumped inside MDC, and the wildest part, it wasn't random. Word on the inside is that it was his own affiliates who pressed him, OTF members. And the timing? Suspect. This happened right after that footage leaked of Durk eating alone in his cell, which had people wondering if there was already tension inside his circle.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, they doing the fool with this video, man. They saying Durk eating the meals they give people up in there, man. You ain't got no commissary or nothing, man. Yeah, man, it's fool how they was talking about dudes like it's day one. That nigga look like somebody granddaddy in that motherfucker, for real, though. Man, that just show you, man, when the youngsters get the money, sometimes they're little homie to big homie, you know what I mean? So yeah, man, the OG dude probably ain't had no say-so in the situation, for real, though. Just a old-ass henchman. And yeah, man, celebrities definitely get like special treatments in jail and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, motherfuckers be trying to be down and shit. So if a nigga get out, man, he might be a connection or something. You know what I mean? Especially in the music biz. A little nigga think he can rap and shit. They gonna be buddy with Lil Durk, hoping he get out and hoping he put him on, for real though. So don't think celebrities don't get special treatment, man. They definitely will. Fucking with them, it'll be a random ass person probably a deal with you, for real.
Let's see what we have today.
So the real question is, why did his own guys turn on him? Was this
That
some
nigga
internal
is eating that
street
shit.
politics? Was it pressure from the feds? Or did somebody switch up to protect themselves? Now let's talk loyalty. We've seen this before. When the feds apply pressure, people start snitching. Ain't no honor when people are facing life sentences. Remember OTF Jam? He cooperated to avoid going down with the RICO case. He had already done time, and he wasn't trying to go back.
OTF Jam did 12 years for attempted back, I guess around 2010. He got out in 2022, right around the same time of the Quando situation. And he allegedly had been wearing a wire for the last 2 years.
And let's keep it real.
Man.
If he did it, who else might crack under pressure? Durk is locked up with multiple co-defendants, and every single one of them is looking at serious
That's
time.
pretty
If somebody
sharp.
in OTF is cutting a deal, that could be the reason for the tension behind bars. Now enter Quando Rondo. The moment Durk got locked up, Quando dropped a song acting like everything was all good. But let's be real, he wasn't about to let this slide. This is deeper than rap. Even in interviews, Quando has been coming at people like DJ Academics, calling him the devil's advocate for instigating the drama. Quando has made it clear he sees this as payback for what happened to his friend and close associate.
I'm asking this in a devil's advocate way.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, I promise you, for you even just saying the devil name, I wanna just take these microphones off and walk out that door.
And with Durk now fighting for his freedom, Quando is taking this moment to apply pressure. Now, Lil Durk's legal troubles have gone from bad to straight up catastrophic since his initial arrest. What started as a red rum for hire charge has now snowballed into a full-blown RICO case. And let's be real, RICO is a death sentence in the feds. If convicted,
Man.
Durk and his OTF affiliates could be looking at life in prison. No parole, no second chances. The first superseding indictment, unsealed in November 2024, lays out a deep web of conspiracy, violence, and retaliation stretching back years. And this ain't just about one crime. The feds are painting Durk as the mastermind of a criminal empire. To them, OTF isn't just a rap label. It's a structured gang, responsible for everything from red rum to racketeering. And if there's one thing the feds don't play about, RICO. It was built for taking down the mafia, but in recent years, it's become a weapon against rappers and street gangs. The feds are accusing Durk of being the ringleader, using his influence, money, and power to order hits, reward loyalty, and keep OTF dominant in the streets. According to the indictment, this all ties back to King Von's death in 2020, and we already know Von's wasn't just another tragedy. It set off a chain reaction of retaliation, paranoia, and bloodshed.
Man.
Prosecutors claim that
I ain't gonna lie, man. I will say that way King Von definitely had hands, man. But yeah, man, he went out sad though, man. I ain't gonna lie, that shit was kind of goofy. You feel me? For real though, man. You gotta respect where you at, man. You know what I mean? Out there in Atlanta, you know Quando Rondo from Atlanta, man. For real though, man. You can't go to nobody hometown and just whoop on them and think it's gonna be all good and shit. Overall, that would have somewhat made the city look bad. You know what I'm saying? Like an out of towner come through and beat the shit out of one of y'all rappers and then just get up out of there unscathed, you know what I mean? For real though. I think King Von just took that situation too lightly, you know what I mean? For real though, man. You can't put nothing past nobody, really, you feel me? Yeah, I really think that was like a reckless situation, man. For real though.
after King Von was unalived in Atlanta, Durk put out a bounty on those responsible, leading to the August 2022 attack on Quando Rondo's crew in LA. The feds are alleging that Durk personally ordered the hit, sending his affiliates across state lines to track and kill a rival. And they ain't just making this up. They got receipts, surveillance footage, intercepted phone calls, text messages, and even Durk's own lyrics, which prosecutors claim are confessions. It's not just circumstantial evidence. The case is built on months of investigation, witness testimonies, and even some cooperation from inside. And the craziest part, Durk's trial keeps getting pushed back. That's never a good sign. When the feds delay a trial, it's because they're gathering more evidence, flipping more witnesses, and preparing to make sure the case is airtight before they even step into court. And just when things couldn't get worse, another case has been tied to Durk's name. A newly unsealed FBI affidavit from Chicago links Durk to a second Red Rum for Hire plot. And while he hasn't been charged for it yet, it's definitely on the prosecution's radar. Here's the deal. The affidavit claims Durk offered money for the 2022 Red Rum of Stefan Mack, a suspected gangster disciples leader. FBI agents found text messages and social media posts between two individuals discussing payment from Durk to carry out the hit. The feds say Durk was and still is putting money on people's heads, specifically anyone linked to his brother's Red Rum. We all know Durk's brother Dante Banks was shot and unalived in June 2021. The feds believe the shooter was affiliated with Gangster Disciples, one of OTF's biggest rivals. The LA prosecutors used this Chicago affidavit as part of their argument to deny Durk's bail. They straight up told the judge, this underscores why defendant cannot be released pending this trial. So yeah, Durk ain't getting out anytime soon. And while he's locked up, he's dealing with problems inside and outside, between the heat from his own crew, the prison system, and the feds tightening their grip.
Going against you by a probable cause standard, and they will attempt to do that by the witnesses that they place in the witness chair over here.
Now, on paper, it looks
I ain't gonna lie, man. That shit crazy though, man. For these rappers to be getting money like that and still want to be involved in like hood politics and shit, you know what I'm saying? That just show how dangerous money can be and evil, you know what I'm saying? For real, especially if you're using it for evil, you know what I mean? Shit, if we get enough rappers that's really on some hood shit, they gonna fuck around and wipe niggas out, for real though. Yeah, man, it won't be hard to take out a lot of people if you got a lot of guns and a lot of money, you know what I mean? For real though. When it come down to like street wars and stuff like that, man, that shit can be deep, I ain't gonna lie.
It's like the feds got Durk locked down with no way out, but his legal team might have a way to flip the script. See, the prosecution is hyping this up as the biggest hip-hop RICO case in history, but we've seen this before. Remember how they built Young Thug's case up, only to let him go? The same thing could happen to Durk. Right now, the evidence stacked against him is mostly circumstantial. That's a big problem for the prosecution. Prosecutors say flights, rental cars, and masks for the alleged hitman were booked with OTF's money, proving Durk's involvement. But his defense can argue multiple people had access to those cards. Just because someone used an OTF card doesn't mean Durk personally approved it. Durk allegedly told someone, "Don't book no flights or anything associated with my name." The feds say this shows he knew about the hit, but his lawyers can flip it. They could argue this means he was distancing himself from whatever was going on, not orchestrating it. Surveillance footage of OTF members meeting after the hit. The feds claim they were discussing payments and music opportunities, implying Durk paid for the hit. But if Durk wasn't physically there, proving he directly ordered the attack becomes much harder. Without a smoking gun, like a direct order from Durk, a confession, or someone flipping on him, this case might not be as airtight as it seems. Even legal analysts and fans are starting to doubt if Durk will actually be convicted. Some are saying there's no direct evidence tying him to the crime, and unlike the actual hitman, Durk wasn't physically there. It just looks like the feds are just trying to make an example out of another rapper. And let's not forget, Durk has spent years cleaning up his public image. He's been involved in community work, donating to charities, and distancing himself from street politics. If his defense team leans into that, the jury might see him as more of a businessman than a gang leader. That kind of public perception shift could be a game changer. But here's the thing. Let's say Durk beats the case. He's still got to watch his back. We all saw Quando Rondo singing about peace and letting things slide. But let's be real. We know how this street politics work. The feds might let him go, but the streets won't. Retaliation is still in the air, and not everyone's done sliding for their fallen soldiers. So whether inside or outside, Durk is still in the danger zone. Now, I want to hear from y'all. Do you think this is the end for Durk, or is he about to beat the...
Man, yeah, that's crazy, man. I ain't gonna lie, free Durk, man, for real though. I'm not sure if he was involved in like the bad shit they saying, but shit, I know I seen him moving positive and doing positive things, man. Though he still was like on his shit sometimes. He still made positive music for the kids too, man. So he was trying to balance. And we don't even know if the people like he allegedly had something to do with hated him or something, you know what I'm saying? The hate could have been real shit. Them niggas could have been sending threats or something shit. We don't even know, so can't just judge a nigga if he had some motherfuckers took out or something, you know what I mean? It's always a deeper story, you know what I mean? Shit, it ain't no telling what niggas done did, shit. Real though, but But yeah, man, I hope these rappers stop having senseless ass beefs and shit for real though, man. This ain't no good thing, man. And then they be sticking around in the hoods and shit, you know what I'm saying? So anybody can be a casualty and shit, you know what I mean? For real. But yeah, man, I ain't hear nothing else about like Durk getting attacked in there, so I'm not sure if he got attacked in there or not. You know what I mean? But it did look like he was eating the meals they give you. So man, I'm not sure if he was just trolling with that, you know what I mean? Or he really up in there doing bad or something like that. That it froze his accounts or something. I don't know, man. Yeah, man, look like that nigga ate the honey bun, man. If they jumped him, hey, you know I'm the one left that honey bun on your bed, right? But yeah, man, let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe to the Baby Mama TV. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting. Until next time, all right?